A review of your guide to secured transactions filings in Ohio. Creation and perfection of a security interest. When a creditor lends a certain sum of money or assets to a debtor, they require a certain level of assurance that their investment will be returned. At the same time, there is always a danger of the debtor defaulting, refusing to uphold their obligation, or otherwise being unable to pay back. In such a case, it becomes necessary for the creditor to use their collateral. However, even in the case of using a debtor's assets as collateral, it is necessary to assess whether the value of the collateral is satisfactory and whether an individual has a right to use it over other creditors. According to Clarkson et al., all of these needs can be fulfilled by creating and perfecting a security interest. A security interest is established through a security agreement, allowing a creditor to receive security on a particular collateral subject. Said document must describe the collateral subject in a way that makes it identifiable and authenticated. Once the particular details of an agreement are decided, it comes into power and becomes a legal document. Aside from the process of creating a security agreement, which gives a creditor the legal right to collateral in cases of unsuccessful payment, it is also necessary to perfect the security interest. Perfection refers to additional legal stipulations that allow a creditor to be protected against other third parties assessing collateral. Perfecting security gives a creditor priority over others, ensuring that they are able to receive compensation. One way to perfect a security interest is by filing an additional financing statement in person or electronically. Useful information. When consulting your guide to secured transactions filings in Ohio, I found some of the information inside to be useful. The first thing that stood out to me was the process of amending financing statements. Any given financing statement does not last indefinitely, making the perfected security interest lose its power. Therefore, it is necessary to extend the duration of a financing statement. For this purpose, it is possible to create a continuation statement. Usually, a statement lasts for 5 years. However, it is possible to file a continuation statement within the last 6 months of one's financing statement. I think the most important piece of information for me is the time frame required to file a continuation statement. Another interesting addition to discussions of changing financing statements concerns the collateral itself. As the guide discusses, sometimes it may be necessary or desired to remove some subject from the collateral, change its description, or restate the collateral entirely. To do that, it is necessary to file for a financing statement amendment, which will change the description of the collateral in the aforementioned manner. However, if the stated collateral increases due to changes in the parties' agreement, it will be necessary to further change the financing statement amendment. I think this information may become useful to me, as it more accurately describes the smaller details of working with collateral subjects, the process of creating agreements and perfecting one's security interest. To protect my potential loans and ensure that any debtors will be capable of paying me back, I find it necessary to accurately understand how the process of perfecting an interest works.